You're dang man. Phone went dead. The phone went dead. Ain't that a bit? Ain't that a bit? Let me go to my let me go to my live, my Twitch. Now I gotta start this one over. Hold on. Come on, bootleg. Don't act up now. Yeah. I wonder if Brick gonna come back. On everything. Let me go ahead and do it right here. Oh, let me go ahead and um Then that was 3 hours. Bam. Okay. Got that right there. I need to remove all them schedules. Live streaming. Yeah, then. But yeah, I'm back. Watch this. But yeah. On everything. Brick probably went to bed. Yeah. Mm. But yeah. I wanted to show Britt my character and everything. And then my phone went dead. How she a blogger and she ain't got no link? But anywho, I'm gonna continue playing this and I'm gonna see what Toya and them talking about on everything. But yeah. But yeah, shout out to Brit, you know what I'm saying? Brit with the racks on everything. Shout out to Annie, my favorite Annie, on everything. And shout out to ooh, let me see. Okay. Shout out to Candy with the bit racks. You know what I'm saying? I want to say the bit swangers, but you know, she chose the name. So gotta respect it. Gotta respect it. On everything. But shout out to Candy Crunch. On everything. You know what I'm saying? Cammed up with the big racks. On everything. I'm trying to see if Britt gonna come back. But she ain't got no community wall. On everything. Let me see. Yeah. Ain't nobody on that for real. Yeah, ain't nobody on that for real. Yeah. I'm gonna listen to this right quick.
So today, Mind's Eye just released on pretty much all platforms. And if you're one of the people who's asking, what the hell is Mind's Eye? I don't blame you. This game has had pretty much no marketing, but to quickly get you up to speed on what the game is, this is the first game out of the studio Build a Rocket Boy, which is actually founded by a former Rockstar Games member, Leslie Benzies. So it's no surprise that there are certain aspects, but to quickly get you up to speed on what the game is, this is the first game out of the studio Build a Rocket Boy, which is actually founded by a former Rockstar Games member, Leslie Benzies. So it's no surprise that there are certain aspects of Mind's Eye that definitely look like they're inspired from GTA. This game has been surrounded in controversy for the past month, really. Two of the main studio leads have actually just left the company just before the game came out, which is never a good sign. And one of the studio heads, MMG, was actually in the Mind's Eye Discord a couple of weeks ago, claiming that Rockstar Games was paying for negative comments and trying to create a negative sentiment around Mind's Eye before it came out. Let me just re-emphasize that. One of the studio heads of Build a Rocket Boy was claiming that Rockstar Games is paying people to say negative things about this game. Just an absolutely absurd thing to say. So, I played Mind's Eye today. I spent the $80 Australian that it costs to try it out, and here's what I think. Now, in terms of performance, it's not great. The first time I tried to load up the game, it actually crashed 3 times on Steam on PC, and I've got a good PC setup. This isn't an issue with that. Eventually, it did load up, and then I crashed again about 15 to 20 minutes into the game. But I will say, after that, there were no crashes for about the 3 hours that I've played. But sadly, yes, there were 4 crashes within the first 15 to 20 minutes. As for how the game runs, it's not great. On a top-end PC with high graphics, I'm getting about 60 frames per second, and I've heard that on consoles it's locked to 30 frames per second, which is just not up to par, frankly. It doesn't run smoothly. Let's talk about the game itself, though, and we'll start off with the story. The story is fine. Okay, there are certain parts of the story that are very interesting, trying to figure out exactly what the Mind's Eye is, where it came from, and why Diaz has it. The cutscenes are also very well animated, in my opinion. This is up to scratch with a 2025 game. The facial animations are great. The acting, I actually think, is pretty solid. It looks like all of the actors tried their best here. And the writing is passable. It has its kind of cringy moments here and there, but for the most part, it's good. But we have to talk about the gameplay, which is the most important part of a game like this. The first thing you need to know is it's not actually an open world game. It may look like an open world game and give you that impression, but if you stray too far away from any objective, the mission just restarts. You can't do it. In fact, I wanted to actually see how big the map was that we were playing on, and you can't. There is no map. There is no option to pull up a map despite having a mini-map in the top corner of the screen at all times. So that right there is already a massive red flag. As for the actual world itself, it's a cool-looking world. It's clearly a futuristic Las Vegas-inspired city, and when you're flying over it in a drone, you might get the impression that this world is really fleshed out, because the city is interesting when you look at it. But once you actually step foot in that city and explore, all of the cracks start to seep through.
Someone's here. I can feel it.
This is so interesting, actually. Oh, whoa! What about you? So, they don't actually react until you put them in your crosshair, from what I've noticed. See, look. Nothing, but watch this. See? Oh, these guys. This is where they all ran off to.
They got some work. They got some work to do for that game.
This is the best hiding spot. One of the most important parts of a modern-ish set semi-open world game is the police system. And I can happily or maybe unhappily report that you can kill 1 million NPCs in this game and nothing will happen. That's right. In 2025, you can go around and murder any NPC and there is no police system, there is no consequence for it.
Wow.
Once I figured this out, the game actually became a lot more fun because it was just silly. And me and my chat, we had a great time. Are you able to steal cars? No. Let's try and steal a car.
You take me seriously when I say I need you at the factory.
Get out of the car.
Can't even steal a car.
And that is how you steal a car in Mind's Eye. Let's see. Hold on. I actually want to see what happens if... Yeah. Just pull up behind that one. Thank you.
So you can't even steal on car. Ain't that something?
Whoa, you'll get your own thing.
I especially don't have time for this.
Hey, calm down.
Closing the contract and making the transfer.
I think they try to recreate Cyberpunk.
I'm sure
Boom.
there's no surprise that
Another strike. Watch out, there's another one here. 2 down, 3 down,
I know we can trust
4,
you.
5, 6, 13. Oh, no, hold on.
This is not a blue moon. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. A Valencia orange makes a blue moon, and everything a little brighter.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's just no way. So it has to be that they ran out of money. There was almost no marketing for the game either. Like on Steam, this people... I'll take all of you down!
Stay focused. We can make it.
Yeah, it's not, yeah. I can see they're gonna have backlash for that game. Cause they should have put some more work into that game. And they should have added a map to the game. No, they should have added some more stuff on everything. But I think they pushed this game out, you know what I'm saying, so for it to be released. But so I think soon it's gonna eventually get like updates and some new stuff. So yeah. Just like with Cyberpunk, what I'm playing right now, they done pushed this game out on everything because it kept getting delayed. They kept getting delayed and they done pushed it out because it got so much backlash. And then now, it's still getting updates on everything. It's supposed to be a new DLC coming out on everything. So yeah, I think they can beat Cyberpunk. Now, if they had some partners, you know what I'm saying, with Cyberpunk people on everything, I think it'll do justice. I think it'll do justice. And she gave me a pistol. But yeah, special weapon. Still weak though. Converts the. That's more so. It's a fire weapon. Yeah, it's a fire weapon. Go ahead and put that in the stash. We're gonna put this one in the stash. In the stash. I want what Brit at and everything. I wish he had a community wall. On everything. Cause I thought I was gonna come back, but my phone died and couldn't come back in time. Professional widow. What is this about? But yeah. Oh, this at the crib. Yeah, let me see what my head's talking about.
A Halloween event, and she was asked whether or not this was for a magazine shoot that she was doing, and she was explaining, okay, well, no, it was actually for me to go to this particular event, and that Jane had actually reached out to Cabral, one of the entertainers that they used, while she and Diddy were at a hotel later on from that evening, and that Jane said to Cabral,
he showed that Diddy. Try.
And distracted. And
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and end it on everything. If Brett ain't coming back on everything. Yes. I ain't got that much money. Damn. Let me see if I can grab something from the stash. Let's see.
Hey, no pushing. There's enough for everyone.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Let me see what I can sell. Sell that piece of junk. Sell that. I'm gonna sell one or two of these. Sell that one. So I go ahead and get this right here on everything. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this while I'm getting this right here. And shout out to everybody that came through on the last live on everything. Sell. Okay, now I can get the. There we go. Got more speed. Yeah. Now I'm broke. Let me see. Let me go ahead and take that off. I can't take it off. Ain't that? What that? 25. Added 2. Let me see. I don't want to sit down. Not bad. 25. Man, that's what, green? Let me see. KO. 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 Smoke tonight in case smoke no more. Ain't no KO. KO. Knock it out. I'm going to get that. I'm going to go ahead and get this. Switch that over. Actually, oh, I can't do it. Get up, bitch. Man, hurry up. Okay. Switch this. Bam. Add that right there. And it's perfect. Let's get it. Go ahead and drop this off. But yeah, shout out to everybody that came through, you know what I'm saying? Annie, my favorite Annie. You know what I'm saying? Annie with the big racks, you know what I'm saying? The swangers. Candy Crunch, Candy with the racks, big racks. Brit, you know what I'm saying? Brit with the racks on everything. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that came through on everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna start showing love in my community wall. So on everything, I'm gonna start sharing people live streams that I fucks with on everything. Yeah. And yeah, and I'm gonna start showing appreciation to the winners on everything, because there's a lot of stuff going on in these YouTube streets and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking no sides. I'm neutral. You know what I'm saying? If some people beefing, I fuss with them. I fuss with them. I ain't taking no sides. Not territorial like that on everything. So just to let y'all know. On everything. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know why people, you know what I'm saying, talking about how Candy look and everything. Candy look good to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's me being honest on everything, you know what I'm saying? The fact that, you know what I'm saying, she be beefing with some people, you know what I'm saying? Candy look good to me on everything. I don't care what anybody say on everything. If they call her ugly, they call her ugly. I'm not on everything, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be myself on everything. And I'm going to be honest on everything. Candy Crunch look good on everything. On everything. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this, you know what I'm saying? I like to have fun with the questions on everything, so it's harmless on everything. Have fun with it on everything, you know what I'm saying? So people saying that it's weird, it's not on everything. It's fun in these YouTube streets, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get this shit back fun again on everything, you know what I'm saying? Even though some people, you know what I'm saying, taking the breaks because of the summertime on everything, so I can respect that, but you know what I'm saying, summertimes on everything. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that came through again, you know what I'm saying? Like I always say, stay safe in these YouTube streets, stay safe in these real life streets as it get crazier every day in these real life streets on everything. I'll see y'all on the YouTube streets probably tomorrow. What up, Reef? On everything. Oh, you missed my other live. You missed my other live. On everything. Go check that one out on everything. I had to ask some questions on everything. You missed that one. But yeah. Reef, are you still here? Check out that other live. I did. And my phone had died too, so I had to start this one on everything. Okay. But yeah, I asked some questions on everything. You know what I'm saying? So on everything. I just be asking questions. So I will ask some questions. You'll see on everything. You'll see if the chat is available for you to look at on everything. So on everything. Shoot, love the racks on everything. Gotta love the racks. But yeah. Yeah. I asked questions about the racks on everything, so you might find some interest about it, so on everything. Racks news. You gotta see it. You gotta see it on everything. If the live chat pops up, if YouTube will let it pop up, but if you'll see on everything, Mo 3 sector on everything, the Mo 3 sector. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end and get some rest on everything. But yeah, on everything, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Yeah. On everything. For real. It's a lit man. On everything. And see me, I'm a person that asks questions on everything. Because you know I be asking questions on everything. But if that live chat, oh, they got it blocked. Dang it. I don't know if you can still see it, but let me end this, and I'm gonna go ahead and block some of the music because I was listening to Broadway on everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the back end for the other live, so it can go ahead and be reviewed or looked at on everything. And I'm going ahead and end this. I'll see you in the streets, Reef, on everything.